Most valuable things about life that I have to keep reminding myself about. Um, I will say this. Um, Things that are worthwhile are usually the hardest at the beginning. And I'll tell you a story. So, as you know, I'm learning Romanian, and my goal is to reach the A2 level or the pre-intermediate level. Um, by the time, or in 8 weeks for the most part. And so, and yes, I do have a bed in the back. I sleep and I work here. But anyway, the beginning is usually the hardest. So every week I organize my week of how I'm going to study, how I'm going to practice, how I'm going to improve my fluency, everything. So at the beginning of the week I organize that, and it takes time to organize everything. Okay, so I organize it, and it usually takes a lot of time. It consumes a lot of my time at the beginning. But then as the week progresses, it becomes easier and easier and easier and easier and easier and easier. And I want to say, like with my life, I've noticed the same pattern over and over and over and over. So I just want to encourage you, if you're going through some sort of course, English course, or even just with life in general, it's usually the hardest at the beginning, right? So I can give you some examples, like with my marriage. Like, me and my wife, we met online. She didn't even speak English. I spoke no Romanian. I spoke no Russian, no Italian, nothing. So for 2 years, we used Google Translate. So she lived in Italy, and then I lived in Indiana. And then for 5 years, it was long distance before I even came to Italy. So, that's marriage. That's, moving to Italy. When I first moved here, I didn't even speak the language. I spoke no Italian. I didn't even know how to learn a language. And I had to teach myself Italian without a teacher, without a partner, without nothing, right? So it's always hardest at the beginning. But then you reach a point where you learn, and it's hard, it's a struggle, and then you reach the top of the mountain, and then it gets easier, right? So, for example, marriage, moving to Italy, finding my purpose. It took me almost, I want to say 30 years before I got my purpose, which is teaching or coaching, and I have some other talents, but I was searching for that thing, and then starting a business, right? So people see the pictures on Facebook. Wow, Paul, you moved to Italy. Wow, so beautiful. I see your pictures. I see your beautiful family, your beautiful wife. But they don't see the pain, the scars, the struggles, the periods of unemployment, the self-doubt, all the negative stuff. People don't see that. They don't see me working on the beach. I'm on vacation and I'm on my laptop. Like, what? So it's always difficult at the beginning, but people only see that small, like when you reach it, when you reach that goal, that's the only that's the only part a lot of people see, but they don't see the struggle. And you can look at athletes like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, or any other person who is a proficient in what they do. Any other person who's an expert. It took them years and years and years and years, like a doctor or a dentist or a lawyer or any type of person who's an expert. It just takes a lot of time, and it's always difficult at the beginning. That goes for exercising, learning a language, changing a bad habit, having a baby, carrying a baby for 9 months, the morning sickness, the pain, and all this other stuff. But then when the baby comes, it's you can't explain the joy. So just hang in there. If you're starting English, it's difficult at the beginning. It's just like exercise. Like when I first started exercising, I started with 25 push-ups, and then eventually 50, then 100. And I just did 100 push-ups for like 4 years straight. And then I need to get back in the gym, but anyway, it's always the most difficult at the beginning. So don't stop, don't quit. Just keep going, keep pushing, and I'll see you tomorrow.